Seattle. Trailing by a touchdown with under a minute left, Kyler Murray was sacked deep in Seahawks territory, halting the Cardinals' comeback. Russell Wilson rebounded from back-to-back losses, throwing 2 touchdown passes in the Seahawks' 28-21 win. Teddy Bridgewater strained his MCL last weekend, and reports are he's unlikely to play Sunday. However, Bridgewater said today, "We haven't decided on anything, just taking it one day at a time." In New Orleans, Alvin Kamara did not practice on Thursday. Kamara's been dealing with that same foot injury for weeks, but he said he's feeling good and he'll be all right. And for the Lions, running back DeAndre Swift is dealing with a concussion, and his status for Sunday is very much in doubt. Swift had 149 total yards last week as he emerges as Detroit's featured back. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
What's new in store at Staples?
Printing that gives you more.
HP OfficeJet Pro printers are now available with HP Plus.
HP Plus saves you money with 6 months of free ink at no extra cost and saves you trouble with double the warranty.
The OfficeJet Pro is HP's best printer for working and learning from home.
HP Plus, available only at Staples.
Shop in store or get same day with Instacart.
See staples.com/HP Plus for details. Instacart fees, taxes, additional terms, and/or tips may apply. Delivery subject to availability.
NFL fans, go to NFLshop.com and get your favorite player's jersey, name, and number t-shirt or collectible. Are you ready for the next game? Shop now for the most up-to-date assortment for all 32 teams, including face coverings. NFL Shop has game day covered. Jerseys, apparel, and at-home essentials for cheering on your team. You'll choose from the largest assortment for all 32 teams, as NFL Shop is the destination for officially licensed NFL. Head to NFLshop.com today for your special offer.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. It's a beautiful Friday in my neighborhood, Gene.
In mine?
Okay. Yeah, the birds are singing, the bees are buzzing, the sun is shining, and enjoy today, the last day before the lockdown, curfew, don't leave your house issue. In the executive by Governor Newsom. What is it, if I might ask, that the state legislature is doing, since Governor Newsom is doing everything by executive order these days?
We don't need a state legislature.
Well, I can guarantee they are collecting their paychecks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they're getting ready to make the announcement. You just circumvented that they're going to donate it. Their paychecks.
Yes, right. Okay, and as of that, we've met, or it's a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, fraud is everywhere.
It is. Everywhere you look, left, right, up, down.
Now, if you get a phone call from some guy who claims he's me, and he asks for a donation to the Disc Jockey Benevolent Fund, don't send him any money, okay? Send it to me here in KXO AM 1230. I'll make sure it gets to an old senile DJ. Okay?
Yeah, that sounds good. An old senile. Not just a senile, but an old senile.
Yeah, there's plenty of us around, aren't there? Yes. Oh, well. Speaking of old and senile, have you seen pictures of the Christmas tree at Rockefeller Center in New York?
I have not.
Yeah, it's kind of pathetic. It kind of looks like Charlie Brown became mayor of New York City and personally selected that tree.
Yeah, there's probably some truth to that.
No doubt. And let's see. Today is Peanut Butter Fudge Day. Okay.
Sounds like a pretty good day to celebrate.
Let's celebrate, yes. Okay, are you ready for birthdays?
The big shot birthdays are just around the corner. I guess they're right here, right now.
Right here, right now. Actress Estelle Parsons is 93.
Mm-hmm.
Little Dicky Smothers is 82.
Well, he's the remaining.
Yes.
His brother passed away several years ago, didn't he?
Yes. Of course, Mom always liked it better, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, singer Norman Greenbaum, 78. Actor Veronica Hamill, 77. Actor Samuel E. Wright is 74. Musician Joe Walsh. What group did he play with?
Most of his career with the Eagles.
You got it. I just wanted to see if you were awake.
The Flying Burrito Brothers. That was another group early on.
Yeah. Well, Joe Walsh, Rocky Mountain Way, 73.
Mm-hmm.
Actor Richard Mazer is 72. Bo Derek is still a 10, even at the age of 64. Drummer Jimmy Brown of UB40 is 63. Actor Sean Young, 61. Jim Brickman is 59. Actor Ming Na is 57. Actor Callie Thorne, 51. Actor Joel McHale. Didn't he have a Navy? 49.
McHale's Navy, yes.
Yes. Actor Marissa Ryan is 46. Actor Shua Gomez, 45. Actor Nadine Velasquez is 42. Actor Jacob Pitts, 41. Actor Jeremy Jordan, 36. Actor Ashley Fink, 34. Actor Jana Lee Ortiz, 34. Actor Cody Lindley is 31. Local birthdays just ahead.
The coronavirus is affecting everyone.
Must wear face coverings when out.
What do I do?
What are you going to do?
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
What are you going to do?
Going to a concert, school, with friends.
Take better care of others.
Support local shops and stores, offering more help to others.
This should be over soon.
Our happy birthday wishes going out to the Robert Tapia, J.C. Breseño, Juana Cano, Jesus Jaros, Felix De Leon, J.R. Nava, Michael Anchando, Martha Dyson, Becky Sam, Ruben Cota, and happy anniversary, Steve and Carmen Mitasinka. Okay.
All
birthdays.
right. Happy birthday to you, big shots.
Yes. Okay. Enjoy your birthday. Let's see. Weather for the weekend is, well, if you heard earlier, it's going to be very nice.
Absolutely. It's going to just get a little bit better each day as we move through the weekend.
A little bit cooler, though I am not complaining about the temperatures we've had.
No, I'm not going to complain either. I'm going to say hi this morning to Tracy, who I met yesterday, who is a faithful listener.
Was it Stacy or Tracy? Which one?
Yeah, no, it was Tracy.
Oh, okay.
At least that was the name I remember, That was 10 minutes ago. So
speaking of old and senile DJs that need help, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I have that. You know what's really frustrating is you run into somebody in the store. The few times that I've been to a grocery store and they say hi and you have no idea who they are behind the mask.
I was going to say the mask. It's everything. You can't. I was at the dentist yesterday and I saw Carroll. Of course, all I could see were her eyes, but I finally figured out who she was after I heard her speak and laugh. Of course, her maiden name was Mitasinka.
Carol Strickland.
Yeah, Carol Strickland. So,
well. And as you've noticed, as we get older, you run into more people at doctor's offices, at the lab, at the pharmacy. It's just where you run into your contemporaries, right?
It's the best place to hang out. Let's face it.
Okay. We've got news.
News is coming up. We'll tell you about the term stay home.
Okay. It's World and California News headlines right now, brought to you by your friends and neighbors at Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. Pfizer will file a request with the FDA today for emergency use of its coronavirus vaccine. But Dr. Atul Gawande, a member of Joe Biden's advisory board, tells CBS there are many issues to sort.
Do we have the syringes? How are we going to allocate? Who gets
first. State officials don't have that information and that plan underway, and yet they're being told, be ready in 2 to 3 weeks to start distributing vaccines.
New nighttime curfews take effect in hard-hit parts of California tonight. Business owners say it's the last thing they need.
It's already a difficult time with the cold weather and everything. We've lost a lot. Now this is going to require us to close sooner.
President Trump still calling the election a hoax, but Georgia's Brad Raffensperger says he'll certify results of a hand recount, confirming Joe Biden is the winner there.
Numbers don't lie. As Secretary of State, I believe that the numbers that we have presented today are correct.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Whatever the weather brings this winter, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium system to keep your home warm and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. York, install confidence. Contractor's license 696-216.
California headline news. State mostly purple. Counties that are seeing widespread COVID-19 infections. State officials announcing they're putting in place a limited stay-at-home order. Non-essential businesses in the 40 purple counties ordered to stop all non-essential work and gatherings between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m.
It does mean that I could still go to the grocery store at 11 if that grocery store is still open to pick up milk or eggs or whatever I need.
Health and Human Services Secretary Dr. Margelli, the order to remain in effect for a month. Bay Area Rapid Transit losing hundreds of millions of dollars with ridership cratering during the pandemic. BART offering early retirement packages to up to 40% of its workforce.
We live or die based on our ridership, and I really look forward to the new year and to seeing us recover and rebound.
BART Director Bevan Duffy, the Pac-12 conference changing course and will allow universities to schedule non-conference football games. The move coming after several games have been canceled due to COVID-19. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
And now a game of Commercial Chicken, brought to you by Progressive, where we see how long Flo can go without talking about insurance. Ready? Go.
So the weather is just all over the place lately, right? One day it's hot, and the next day it was windy for a while. It's like, make up your mind already. Drivers who switch to Progressive to save big.
Okay, you win. We can't help but save customers money. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
There's a story today. Small businesses are fighting to make a comeback. And the moment they have the least, they're giving both. They're in communities and neighborhoods, yet asking for little in return. Well, it's time we gave back. Small Unites is making it simple for everyone to take action and support the small businesses that unite us all. Find out how you can donate and share today at smallunites.org.
It's page one of the local news. Page one of the service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with two locations in the valley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 6 and Julia Drive, on Imperial Avenue next to for less in El Centro.
Taking a look in local for a Friday morning, California Governor Gavin Newsom has announced a limited stay-at-home order for the state. The order requires that non-essential work, movement, and gatherings stop between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. in the purple tier. That includes Imperial County. The order is to take effect at 10 p.m. on Saturday, November 21st, and remain in effect until 5 December 21st. According to the California Department of Health, this stay-at-home order is designed to reduce opportunities for transmitting the COVID-19 virus. Activities conducted between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. are often non-essential and more likely related to social activities and gatherings that have a higher likelihood of leading to inhibitions and likelihood for adherence to safety measures like wearing a face mask covering and maintaining physical distance. Late last week, the state issued a travel advisory urging people entering the state or returning home from travel outside the state to self-quarantine to slow the spread of the virus. The travel advisory urges against non-essential out-of-state travel, asks people to self-quarantine for 14 days after arriving from another state or country, and encourages residents to stay local. The alternate care site, or ACS, at the Imperial Valley College gym has reopened. Local health care officials said that the ACS went online at 7 a.m. Thursday. The reopening is due to the current surge in COVID cases in Imperial County. The facility at IVC will see patients who are close to the discharge from local hospitals and were transferred directly from the hospital. The public will not be able to access care directly at the ACS. The facility initially opened at the end of May this year and was used until August. The facility was kept in a warm status with a limited amount of equipment in case it would be needed again. KXO News Time, 7:44.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro suggest the works, including tire rotation and pressure check, brake inspection, fluid top-off, battery test, filter check, belts and hoses check, and synthetic blend oil change with up to 6 quarts of Motorcraft oil plus oil filter. You can't beat the works. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in Brawley and El Centro, ready to serve.
U.S. Border Patrol agents in the El Centro sector have seen an increase in narcotics seizures in the past 2 months compared to the same time period last fiscal year. To date, the El Centro sector has seen an 8% increase in fentanyl and an over 500% in methamphetamine seizures. According to the Border Patrol, since the beginning of the year, nearly 500 pounds of meth with an estimated value of over $145,000 has been taken off the streets. Over 29 pounds of fentanyl, valued at more than $330,000, has been seized as well. Since fiscal year 2021 began on October 1st, over 38 pounds of cocaine, nearly 10 pounds of marijuana, and 114 ounces of heroin have been seized by El Centro sector agents. The Imperial Irrigation District donated a number of surplus supplies to the Brown Bag Coalition. The supplies included items such as bed sheets, comforters, towels, pillows, camp cots, first aid kits, as well as miscellaneous toiletries. The items are from the IID's sequestration program conducted earlier in the pandemic. In the program, a number of IID employees volunteered to both live and work at their job site in order to stay safe from the coronavirus while ensuring the reliability delivery of water and energy services to IID consumers. The Brown Bag Coalition, which relies on community donations to help the homeless population, shared the IID donations with Our Lady of Guadalupe's 50-bed shelter for men. That concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us, though, for Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the Local News, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
Practice the drum. Feed your fish. Practice your Spanish. Miércoles. Finally, finish your last class of the day. Thank you. Finish your homework. Pick up your brothers, take them to McDonald's, and get them Big Mac burgers and Chicken McNuggets, which makes you the best sister ever meal. There's a meal for every moment at McDonald's, especially when you buy one of your faves and get another for just $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Page 2 of the Local News and in-depth weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. Talk to David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or Medicare supplemental coverage.
The Imperial County, like the rest of California and the U.S., is seeing a spike in COVID-19 cases. The information released by the Imperial County Health Department shows that as of Thursday, There are now 1,023 active cases of COVID in the valley. Since the county began reporting the number, there have been 14,644 individuals that have tested positive for the virus. That is out of the total Imperial County population of slightly over 180,000. The number of deaths reported Thursday stayed the same as Wednesday. That's 353. Imperial County healthcare officials are gearing up for an expected jump in coronavirus cases following the Thanksgiving holiday next week. Local officials are concerned about the expected influx of off-roaders to Imperial County in the desert and an increase in both accidents and trauma. The COVID-19 cases have already stretched hospital facilities and staff, and the possibility of accident victims has the county officials concerned. Imperial County has established a grant program for local restaurants called the Retail Food Facility COVID-19 Assistance Grant Program. Whew, that's a mouthful. One-time grants of $1,500 will be available to qualifying retail food facilities. To qualify, businesses must be located in a facility of less than 10,000 square feet within Imperial County. The application process is open until December the 17th, and the application forms are available on the county website. The grants will be just on a first-come, first-served basis. Imperial County Air Pollution Control District has postponed a scheduled hearing of the public meeting regarding the Red Hill Bay project. The meeting was scheduled for today, November, on the Air Pollution Control's petition for an order for abatement for the Imperial Irrigation District regarding dust issues from the exposed playa area at the Salton Sea. According to the Imperial County APCD, an order for abatement is an enforcement action that requires an owner or operator who is out of compliance to take specific actions. The postponement was at the request of the IID. Well, as a reminder, the flu shot clinic has been rescheduled, and it's set for this Saturday, November 21st. Clinic will run from 7 a.m. till 10 a.m. at the Imperial. If you show up for the flu shot, ask to wear a short sleeve shirt, also wear a face mask, be in a vehicle to drive through the designated clinic area. There is no cost for the flu shots. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare? Then give David or Jose a call. David H. West Insurance to learn ABCs of. Don't delay. Call H. West Insurance Services now at 70352-3411. That's 70352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather.
According to the National Weather Service, well above normal temperatures will continue into the weekend, but there will be a slow cooling trend, bringing high temperatures back to around 80 degrees by Monday. There will also be a fair amount of high cloudiness today and tomorrow, potentially lingering into Sunday. A weak but dry weather disturbance is then expected to move through the region late Monday and Tuesday, dropping high temperatures into the middle 70s starting Tuesday. Temperatures should then hover slightly above normal through the middle of next week, with another slight dip in temperatures possible for late next week. 82 our high yesterday, 55 the low. Mostly sunny today with a high near 83. Light winds becoming north about 5 miles an hour. Mostly cloudy tonight with a low around 58. Winds becoming west about 5 miles an hour. Saturday, partly sunny with a high near 83. Light winds becoming northwest about 5 miles an hour. Mostly sunny on Sunday with a high near 82 and light wind. 59 degrees downtown, 51% relative humidity, wind out of the west at about 3 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you this morning by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage.
The season of savings starts now at your San Diego County Ford dealer's extended Black Friday Sell-a-thon. We're offering a huge deal on the Ford F-150 for not 1 day, not 2 days, but a full 11 days. That's more chances than ever to get a big deal on the best-selling full-size pickup in California. Plus, when you drive home a new F-150, we'll give you a bonus, a $500 Amazon.com gift card to help you make the holidays right. That's the best offer of the season on F-150 from the best-selling brand in America, plus a $500 Amazon.com gift card. Based on IHS Market total U.S. new vehicle registrations for the standard full-size pickup segment CYTV November 2019 based on 2019 CY total sales. $500 Amazon.com gift card will be sent to a valid customer email address after pre-purchase is reported. See Amazon.com/GC-legal. Customer may choose $500 open bonus cash in lieu of the Amazon gift card. Valid on lease or purchase of select new 2021 model year Ford vehicles in stock by 11/30/2020. Excludes Cooper Duty, Escape, PHEV, Bronco, Mach-E, Shelby, Mustang, and Raptor. See with the qualifications and details. So come to your San Diego County Ford dealers Black Friday Sell-a-thon or shop online at buyfordnow.com. But hurry, it all ends November 30th.
It's sports time. And Thursday night football, the Seahawks held on. They beat the Cardinals 28-21, but they lost tight end Greg Olsen in the process. Olsen, non-contact injury. And the Saints will start Taysom Hill over Jameis Winston in their matchup with the Falcons. Kind of a surprise. Winston, he's not getting the start. Winston signed with the Saints off-season after the Tampa Bay Buccaneers decided to part ways with him. And the Raiders defensive coordinator Paul Guenther lamented his defense has been decimated with so many players on the reserve COVID-19 list and self-isolating this week. I don't know how we can beat these guys with a full lineup at practice, let alone 3/4 of your lineup not here all week.
Volunteers with the Hacienda Scholarship Fund once again will be providing a Thanksgiving dinner to the less fortunate people in Imperial Valley. This year, due to COVID-19, you can pick up your meal at Hacienda Snack Bar, 941 K Street in Brawley. They're doing a drive-through from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. 4 meals per vehicle, please. Hacienda Scholarship Fund is a nonprofit organization that helps our youth of Imperial Valley. And events like this, to donate, you can call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542, or stop by Hacienda Snack Bar.
Well, Tiger Woods still has one tournament left this year. Yeah, the PNC Championship announced yesterday that Woods will play with 11-year-old son Charlie in the tournament that has paired major champions with their sons since 1995. In baseball, Yankees closer Aroldis Chapman's suspension for throwing near the head of Tampa Bay's Mike Brusso was reduced from 3 games to 2 after he appealed that decision. And the Milwaukee Brewers have promoted Matt Arnold to Senior Vice President and General Manager. Classic high school football tonight. It's the Southwest Eagles, the Orange Glen Patriots, in a first-round CIF game played November 13th, 2015. Tune in to AM 1230 and subscribe to the KXO YouTube channel. It's free.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street Central and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news and the weather brought to you by Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. Mixed messages coming from the markets right now. The Dow Jones Industrial Average off 136 points at 29,347. NASDAQ is up 12 points at 11,917. And the S&P 500 is off almost 10 points at 3,571. And Pfizer says they will go to the government today asking for emergency use of the COVID-19 vaccine that they developed. What's some of the more popular stocks doing right now? Apple down 100, off slightly, a tenth of a percent. Citigroup off 1.3% at 51.45. And Alphabet Inc. is up slightly at 1,762 a share.
Your drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call us at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789 or 344-2533 in the North End. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
It will be mostly sunny today with a high near 83, light winds becoming north about 5 miles an hour. Mostly cloudy tonight with a low around 58, light winds becoming west about 5 miles an hour. Tomorrow sunny with a high near 83, winds becoming northwest about 5 miles per hour. 60 degrees, 49% relative humidity, wind out of the west at about 3 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley. When drains don't work, they do.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO Central, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
Imperial County since 1991.
CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. The government's got the next move with Pfizer today filing for emergency use authorization for its coronavirus vaccine with the FDA. The company reports it's been 95% effective. Health Secretary Alex Azar tells CBS This Morning if it gets the green light, things will move fast.
We've said 24 hours later, we'll ship millions of doses of that vaccine, and within a couple of months between Pfizer and Moderna's vaccine, assuming they both are approved, we will have vaccinated tens of millions of America's most vulnerable citizens.
Ohio is one of the states now with a curfew after 10 p.m. In Columbus, County Commissioner John O'Grady is advising people to cancel or downsize Thanksgiving celebrations.
We have to sacrifice one Thanksgiving to be able to get to the next.
There were more than 187,000 cases reported yesterday in the U.S., more than 2,000 deaths, both new record highs. CBS's Carter Evans has more on the situation at a small hospital in Rupert, Idaho.
Nurse Melissa Bedke has already been helping transfer the most critically ill to other larger hospitals for months.
How soon do you think you'll have a COVID patient back in here?
We've only had a room open for like 12 hours at a time.
As many of those hospitals near capacity, she worries about what's coming.
Have you ever had to make a decision who gets care and who doesn't?
We've trained to things like that. And training's so different than when you actually get the real live body in here to figure out what to do.
Well, Georgia is expected to certify that Joe Biden won the state over President Trump today. Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger calls himself a Trump supporter, but says the recount numbers do not lie.
The numbers reflect the verdict of the people, not a decision by the Secretary of State's office or of courts or of either campaigns.
President Trump's due to meet with Republican leaders from Michigan at the White House in what appears to be a bid to undermine the results in that state.
Shame on you! Shame on you!
Some protesters greeted their airport arrival. Mr. Biden won Michigan by more than 150,000 votes. CBS's Weijia Jiang on the day ahead for the president-elect.
President-elect Joe Biden plans to meet in Delaware with congressional Democratic leaders. He's also celebrating his 78th birthday, making him the oldest man who will ever occupy the Oval Office. President Ronald Reagan held that record before he was 77 when he left the White House.
Britain's Queen Elizabeth and husband Prince Philip are marking their 73rd wedding anniversary today. Checking Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 173 points. The NASDAQ is higher by about 17 points.
This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Capital One. Capital One's banking app lets you manage your money anytime, anywhere. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One NA.
JCPenney's Black Friday is on now. Shop thousands of deals this weekend in-store and at jcp.com. Get select 1/10 carat diamonds for $19.99 each. Or shop select Levi's for him and her at 40% off. Or you can use this week's coupon to get an extra 30% off across the store. Need your order fast? Choose free curbside pickup. Joy, comfort, peace. JCPenney. Offer valid 11/20 to 11/22. Conditions and exclusions apply. Fund not apply to Levi's or jewelry. See jcp.com for details. This weekend at Kohl's, save on holiday gifts for everyone on your list. Plus, for 15% off. Cozy must-haves for the family are now just $17 and under. Get 40% off fun and festive holiday decor. And save on Food Network Kitchen and Dining starting at 20% off. Plus, get fast and free store pickup. Give it all your heart. Shop Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Select styles, 15% offer valid November 11th to the 21st with promo code CHEERS. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
It's not a finished product, but the early reviews have not been kind for an iconic symbol of Christmas.
After jabs from online critics, People says workers added branches to the scraggly tree that's gone up in New York City's Rockefeller Center. One Instagram post calls it the embodiment of 2020. The official Rock Center account countered, "Wow, you all must look great after a 2-day drive, huh? Just wait till I get my lights on." The tree lighting is December 2nd. It was donated by Daddy Al's General Store in Oneonta, New York, about 170 miles northwest of the city. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Well, the plan is still to release a baby owl that was found in that tree into the wild tomorrow. The vet treating it says the bird has been eating mice and building up strength. X-rays turned up no broken bones or other issues. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
The food insecurity rate for Imperial Valley is estimated at 17 residents. Tragically, it's worse to 33% for our children. Imagine 1 of every 3 children are challenged by hunger. Imperial Valley Food Bank is striving to end hunger in the valley. When kids have nutritious food to eat, they learn more in school, are sick less often, and the cycle of poverty can end. This is John Leveda asking you to support the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
CBS News presented by the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. They need your help. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for
Carroll Buckley.
Things he says and like you can connect to them.
AM 1230 KXO.